It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. It's a battle of top-tier pitchers next on the show. Jake Arrieta is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Slider, strike three called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Rizzo is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
First baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. The White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to the plate. A Windy City showdown on MLB Network. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a curveball in for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Here's Chris Bryant now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's gone 2 for 6. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. A windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Misses. Ball 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Frazier. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Tough slider down low for a strike.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left, and a base hit as the White Sox pick up their first knock of the ball game. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Here's Todd Frazier now. His history with Jake Arrieta, 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him.
Let's go, Cubby!
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1 pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
So here is Avisail Garcia. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Well, there's another single. Now they're first and second, 1 out. You better get this guy early, though. That's what the good ones do. They settle in. You better take advantage while you have them in trouble.
Into the box, Brett Laurie. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
That's the 3rd slider in a row. And I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
The 2-1 now to Laurie. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in now, Omar Narvaez. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Keep the runner from scoring.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. 1 run is scored.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Quintana.
Stepping in now, Jose Quintana, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Let's run the 5-4-3 here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with show track, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. Standing in now, Charlie Tilson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. White Sox pick up just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 1 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Ben Zobrist now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's gone just 2 for 13. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-1 now to Zobrist. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line towards center field, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Here's Addison Russell as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Popped high in the air. Abreu is there for it. He's got it one away.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting six.
And I'm looking down at first base at the big Cuban, Jose Abreu. You talk about a fuss over a private workout. He had everybody in baseball wanting to sign this guy. And years later, we know why.
Here's Jason Hayward now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. High in the air out to center field. Tilson over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Quintana sets. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2.
Let's go, Cubbies!
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball just a bit high.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloud Gate there, a popular tourist destination at Millennium Park.
Leading off for the White
Digging
Sox.
in to try it again, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Striding in once again, Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Ready for another chance? Melky Cabrera. He reached on a single in his first try.
Keep that runner off second base.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Anderson is on his way home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
A 2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And the pitch on 2-1. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Set. Here's the 3-1, and he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in for his second at bat, Brett Laurie. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. From the belt, the pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball one.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Ready with the 2-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Way out in front.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering, and another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0. Good guys. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Jake.
Now at the plate, Jake Arrieta. He, of course, no slouch at the plate, as he in fact took home the Silver Slugger Award for National League pitchers a season ago. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Chris Bryant would be next. Swung on and missed 3-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in, Omar Narvaez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Omar Narvaez.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A curveball hit right back at him, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jose Quintana.
So coming to the plate, Jose Quintana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I love the pitch sequence. He shows him a pitch in the zone, then he throws him a slider out of the zone. He's owning him right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting, center fielder.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Smoke toward third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, but the runner's back easily. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Here it is on 3-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off the Chicago Boys, third baseman, number 17.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So a solo shot here to left center field, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
First baseman, number
Anthony
44.
Rizzo stands in now.
Anthony Rizzo.
He'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. One run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Tilson ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A runner at second, nobody out.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And on the error, a run is going to score. The relay, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Melky Cabrera waits on deck. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Tapped out in front of home. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Another 1-2 delivery. Back up the middle. Gloved by Russell. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
2 out, nobody on. Out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Wilson Contreras.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, he's down the count. He knew he wasn't going to get much to hit. Did a nice job staying with that ball, just shooting it through the hole the other way.
Jake Arrieta.
In now, Jake Arrieta, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle
Digging in
Schwarber.
once again, Kyle Schwarber. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cabrera's there. And that's the third out. Cubs strand 1 through 5, all even at 2-2. So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Garcia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Brett.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Laurie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, he hasn't been as efficient as he'd like to be. He's already in the 6th inning, though. That's a one positive, but this is a lot of pitches for the 6th inning.
And now a pitch on the way. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, catcher, Omar.
Ready for another
Narvaez.
shot now. Omar Narvaez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
How about a DP right here?
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Turn the 5.
2-2. Here it is. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than 2nd as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher number 62, Jose Quintana.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Brett Anderson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Brett Anderson.
Stepping in now, Jose Quintana. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Hey, a great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Up, call right here.
And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shows bunt here, but this one misses. Ball 3.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
Here it is on 3-1. And he'll indeed square on 3-1 as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, center fielder, Charlie Tilson.
Striding in once again, Charlie Tilson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2.
The way the game is played today, the leadoff guy, he drives in 2 runs, and you don't think a whole lot of it because he's now one of the guys that's an RBI producer. This is not your dad's old game. This is the new school.
And now they've got him in a rundown. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Standing in now, Tim Anderson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Giving chase is Almora. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. And the White Sox are out in front, 4-2. Chris Bryant will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. Anderson picks it up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
First baseman number 44, Anthony.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Anthony Rizzo. 1-for-2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Frazier into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Oh, he couldn't have thrown that any better. Fastball inside, jams him, and he gets a nice bloop single to reward him. Wow.
Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now another 1-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
The batter.
Digging in and looking for more, Addison Russell. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Quintana sets. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the White Sox 4 and the Cubs 2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Digging in to try it again, Jose Abreu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Here's Melky Cabrera. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Squared that one up just a little late.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Into the box now, Brett Laurie. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down.
We need a strikeout now. Come on, guys.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out.
All right, that's 3 pitches too many.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Omar Narvaez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Don't let him score here. Don't let him.
This ball's grounded foul. 2 out, bases loaded. And that misses. 1-1.
1-1.
1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, here we sit. 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. White Sox will strand 3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now a swing by Hayward, but he got out in front a little too much as this will hook into the seats. A foul ball and right. Hit back up the middle. Laurie to his left. He's there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. And that gets him on the mound. Zach Putnam is forced onto the mound now following the injury, and he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here comes the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, this catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
1 out and a runner on second base. And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The pitcher, number 30.
John Jay will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 30, Sean Shea.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. From the belt, kicks and deals. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside and low, 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Nope. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Late that time for a strike.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tommy Kahnle will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Carlos Sanchez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Carlos Sanchez.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. On the ground, left side. That's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
Just when it looked like you might be dead and down, here they come back with a big 2 RBI hit to tie the game here late in the game. I think we're in for an exciting finish.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And this will be fouled away. Ready with the 3-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben
At the plate, Ben Zobrist. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out, bases loaded. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And no one will get this one. One and 2. Here it comes. Right side, hit hard. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Here's Addison Russell. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jason Hayward would be next. 3 runs already home here. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a ball rolls softly to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Cubs lead it 5-4. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Hector Rondon.
Tyler Saladino will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Saladino.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hits this one hard the other way, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. On a line to shortstop, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop Tim
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Let's go, Cubby.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The White Sox leave 1, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Tyler Saladino will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 20, Tyler Saladino.
Jake Petrichka is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jake Petrichka.
Striding in, Jason Hayward. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And a ball 1-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Now here's the pitch, and he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The payoff pitch one more time. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back safely. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. And he takes ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A changeup over the inside corner. One and one. Here it is. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat, trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Albert Almora, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Tilson. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Tommy LaStella will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
2 out here and a runner at second. High in the air out towards shallow right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Wade Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Melky Cabrera. He'll be the one to lead off against Wade Davis, who will look to try to save this one here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Into the box now, Todd Frazier. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's 2 for 4. From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. Almora is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for Chicago.
So here is Avisail Garcia, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. It's Brett Anderson in line for the victory, barring a ninth inning collapse here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The White Sox, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes.